I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you!
Holy shit. Obsession was fucking terrible in the best possible way, man. Oh my gosh, that ending got me. I felt so emotional. I felt so horrified. I felt so bad for Nikki. I mean, god damn, that girl got put through the ringer. Man, but congratulations, Curry Baker, to the first time director. Him and the co-star of the film, Cooper Tomlinson. They're both the founders, members, creators of That's a Bad Idea, the YouTube channel, Facebook page, Instagram page. I mean, these two are fucking absolutely hilarious, right? All of their shorts, all of their videos are funny, whether it's comedic, drama-filled, horror, it's all genuinely amazing, right? These guys have been making videos for a couple years now, and I first came across them on Facebook. I would just see their videos here and there and just, started recognizing the two of them, and every time I would see one of their videos, I would never cease to laugh or be amazed at just the production and the scale of the videos and the content that they put out. It was just amazing. So when I found out that Curry was making his first feature film, I was excited. And the fact that it was a horror film, fuck yeah, right? Keeping that solid trend of comedians that were doing sketch comedy, skits and stuff, like coming into the forefront of horror. Jordan Peele coming from Key and Peele, Zach Krager coming from The Whitest Kids You Know, and now Curry coming from That's a Bad Idea, bringing Cooper into the fold into his movies. But man, this movie was absolutely fucking wild. I was so excited for it. I was so pumped, and it just did not let me down, and it fucking fired on all cylinders all the way through the film, right? So Obsession follows this character Bear, whose name is literally fucking Bear. I thought it was a nickname, but nah, he's just a fucking bear, right? Which is and he's the complete opposite of a bear, right? He is not this menacing, towering figure of confidence. He is this really just shaky, quiet, kind of skittish guy that just doesn't say what is on his mind, and is in love with this girl Nikki and just doesn't know how to say it, right? She's like the first person that he's really fallen in love with, and he wants to tell her, but he just doesn't, right? And I hated him throughout most of the movie, because this guy just doesn't say what the fuck needs to be said until it's just too late. So he wants to get her something for her birthday or whatever, and so he ends up going to this shop because she ended up dropping her like crystal necklace down the drain, apparently, right? So he goes to this little crystal shop and he's gonna get her some beautiful white girl gift, and of course he stumbles upon the One Wish Willow, something that he can give to her that will impress her. Actually, I wouldn't say it would impress fucking anybody, but it's a funny little gag gift, right? Where you break this willow twig and you make a wish, and the wish will come true. Apparently this wish came true for many people in good and bad ways. So the one night when Bear ends up giving Nikki a ride home from a little get together that they had, he just decides to not say what needs to be said and not give her the gift that he bought fucking for her, and uses the wish himself and wishes that Nikki would love him more than anything else in the world. Not more than anyone else, more than anything else. Cracks the willow, and all of a sudden Nikki shows back up at his car and is in love with him and only him over everything else in the world. And it is just terrifying, right? Nikki just starts falling head over heels for him out of nowhere. Apparently she was even just discussing with one of their friends, Sarah, that she was like friend zoning him, that she really just sees him as a friend, and that she can tell that he's feeling these feelings, but she doesn't know how to tell him, that she's not into him, and doesn't know how to, let him off easily. And man, I mean, we've all been through that, right? We've been lucky enough to get into relationships with people that we've really fallen in love with, but we've also been the one that's been told that, you're just a friend zoned, or maybe you've had to tell someone that you just see them as a friend, and that you really don't see your relationship with them going any further than that. Now things go from bad to worse, where you realize that Nikki is actually still in there somewhere, the real Nikki. Like Nikki is actually still present in her mind, but she is being forced to love Bear. Like she does not love him, and she is constantly fighting with herself because like she is heartbroken and having nightmares. There's this nightmare scene where she wakes up and she's watching him sleep. Oh my God, that scene was absolutely outrageous. But she doesn't love him, right? She doesn't really care about him. She doesn't really like him, to the point where it's like she's torn between two people inside of herself. And it just culminates in like her actually killing people over them talking to Bear, or them, wanting to share time with Bear. And it is absolutely crazy, right? But the fact that they were able to put this movie together after watching all of their shorts and their videos, which I haven't seen all of them, but I'm just like, after seeing a good amount of them, you could see how they could come up with such a bogus concept and have it just work out in their favor completely. I mean, God, the movie already grossed over $16 million, it says, opening weekend, and the budget was like 750,000. That's crazy. That is such a crazy turn, you know, like, oh my gosh. I mean, Curry's already got another film coming out, Anything But Ghosts. It's already got Aaron Paul attached to it, which is pretty awesome. And then he's also in talks to do a Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot, which should be pretty interesting. I'm very excited to see where his career goes and how, you know, they continue forth, because God damn it, they could easily make a sketch comedy show. I mean, they practically already have it on YouTube. You know, they could easily make, you know, comedy, horror, drama, whatever they want to do. The sky's the limit to their career. Him and Cooper, they're both just absolutely phenomenal. And Nikki, played by Indy Navarrete, I mean, she was absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, that nightmare sequence and the whole climax of the film was so just fucking fantastic. You guys did a fantastic job. I love you guys. Thank you so much for just following your dreams and continuing forth, because Hollywood definitely needs fresh minds, fresh takes, and fresh meat like you guys to, you know, bring Hollywood out of its pits, the pit that it's put itself in now. But God damn it, I absolutely loved it, and everybody needs to go watch Obsession. Fucking go watch it. Whatever you're doing, put down whatever you're doing, bring your significant other or don't, and go watch this fucking movie. You will not be disappointed. It's absolutely fantastic. This has been Ghost in the Craig. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go check out That's a Bad Idea on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, wherever they're at. Go watch all of their videos. You will get a great laugh or a cry or a mixture of the two. I guarantee it. But thanks for tuning in. I will catch you guys in the fucking next one. Peace. God damn it, this movie was fucking awesome.